Of this chat is we're going live to bring more awareness to cancer. So Barbie has breast cancer, she has brain cancer, and I have the sinus cancer. We're here to share our different experiences. Maybe it'll shed some light on some people that have family or friends that are going through it. Maybe it'll help them understand them a little better from a caregiver perspective of what to expect. And then also people that are actually going through it. You're looking for some feedback on maybe like some symptoms, but again, everybody's going to be different.
I think it was 2018. I was like constantly struggling with headaches, and it was always located in this part of my face, and they would last 8 to 10 days. Nothing would get rid of them, and I was constantly going to the doctor, and finally, one of the walk-in doctors was like, "Okay, we need to go get an MRI." Well, I went in for an emergency MRI, and they said you have a frontal lobe tumor. So I was like, okay. And I had gone in 8 months prior to the hospital, and they did a CT scan, and they saw a cyst on my pineal gland. And so then I followed up with an MRI. Well, supposedly my tumor showed up on the MRI 8 months prior, but no one said anything to me because the radiologist said it hasn't grown since your last MRI 8 months ago. And so I was like, okay. For a while, I opted to just monitor it and just see. But then all these signs started coming to me, and I found an amazing surgeon and had it removed. I didn't go through chemo or radiation at that time. It's been 3 years now because, unfortunately, with the type of astrocytoma tumor cancer that I have, tumors typically grow back within 2 to 5 years. So I opted not to do the chemo or radiation because there was no like statistical proof that it prolonged the time of me growing more tumors. So last year in January, I came back from vacation, and I've been going in every 3 to 4 months for like routine, MRIs to make sure. And unfortunately, they saw a shadow. And so I had to go back in 6 weeks. And in that time frame, I grew another tumor. So I grew a tumor here where my old one was, of course, where my brain starts. And I grew one in here, which was inoperable. So my surgeon and my neuro-oncologist, my surgeon said, I'm not going to open her up because it's too dangerous. Unless it's an emergency, then I'll go in. So then I just right away started on radiation first, and then chemo. And I do a pill form of chemo, so it's like TMZ. And so I just finished my last round last week.
Hey, hello.
So I go back to being monitored, and it just stopped the growth. And so then we go back to being monitored because we have to watch it. And hopefully I don't grow anything for a while.